back, everyone, to another episode of American Red. So, just to let you guys know where we're at, we are in a different truck now, and I'll go into detail on that in just a bit. But we have a load that we picked up over in Portland, Oregon, and it's going into pretty much LA, California, and it delivers tomorrow. I would have delivered it today, but because I don't have the bills of lading, I cannot deliver it until tomorrow, until I get them sent to me. So that's where we're at with this load. Just want to say thanks to all the new subscribers for subscribing. Now let me tell you guys what's going on and why we're in a different truck. So my old truck, or not my old truck, my truck that I've been in, my new truck that you guys have seen me in, my Freightliner, is having issues with the fuel system. So when you go to fuel it up all the way to the top, you top it off, fuel goes from one side into the other side, and it sprays out the back of the fuel cap. And I've been having problem, like slowly it's been building up over time for about the past 3 weeks. I have tried to get it fixed 2 times by our terminals or shops. The first time, the first terminal said that, oh, they're just trying to level out, and I was like, oh, I don't buy that. The second terminal put in these brand new fuel breather lines, thinking that it would, you know, take care of it. It's supposed to relieve all that pressure in there. But that didn't work. It made it even worse. So I brought it to our Oregon shop in Fairview, Oregon, and basically what the mechanic told me is, I went through everything on your tractor as far as the fuel, all that stuff, fuel tanks, fuel lines, everything is working as it should be. So it doesn't look like there's anything blocked. I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. This is a little beyond me. So now we're gonna have to send it off to Freightliner. So right now it's a Sunday. It doesn't even go in till Monday. We're in Bakersfield, California right now. So pretty much we had to switch all our stuff, well, almost all our stuff, into another truck. This is a 2019 Kenny, and it's not like the greatest Kenworth, but hopefully it does the job to get us from point A to point B and then back again once my truck is fixed, if it gets fixed. I don't even know if they're going to be able to fix it. Who knows? So that is where we're at.
Keep right onto I-5 truck bypass.
And if you notice, I have my big GPS right here because I cannot get it to stick anywhere else on this truck without it impeding my view. And it impedes my view a little bit on this side, which I don't like, but I need my truck GPS. It was either put it right there or put it right down here, and I had it down here, and I really didn't like that very much. So that's where I put it. So we are going to be landing in about 53 minutes at a Pilot. And then we're going to go somewhere special for my wife. Somewhere where my wife has never been in California, and she's always wanted to go.
Way station ahead.
So you guys will find out in just a little bit. But we are just about to the truck bypass on I-5. Just about to get to the Grapevine. So we'll go up the Grapevine. I'll show you guys that. You guys can ride along with us. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great Father's Day. Wish all those fathers out there happy Father's Day.
Keep right onto I-5.
Hopefully a lot of barbecues going on, a lot of eating. Wish I could be eating something good right now. We'll eat something good at the park where we're going. You guys will find out. See you in a bit. We have been called into the scales. So the last time I was at this weigh station, I ended up getting called in to Bay 1, which is right there, for a level 1 inspection. The good thing is I passed everything. Bad part is it took a lot of time. Only thing I'm a little worried about with this load is this load going into California. They say you can only be 104 inches from side to side on the trailer, and my trailer is sticking way far out on both sides because I got tires in the back. So I'm not really sure if I'd get a ticket or not, or get put out of service if I got pulled in. I don't know. So we'll see if I'm good to go going through here. Going through this scale at the bottom of the Grapevine, it's about 3 miles an hour. They got people over on that side right there monitoring your weight, looking in your windows, doing everything they can to do, you know, to try to get you pulled inside, all that kind of stuff. We're good. So that is great. We are headed up the Grapevine, going south on I-5, headed down towards Mexico. No, I didn't say Taco Bell, I said Mexico. So this truck weighs about, altogether with the tractor and trailer, we're about 66,000 pounds. And even with it being kind of a little bit on the light side, I wouldn't say it's too light. Probably gonna end up going like 20 something miles an hour up this incline. A lot of truckers, a lot of cars with the Grapevine here. When we're going up the hill, they have a lot of problems with overheating. So sometimes you'll see people pulled over on the side up here. You'll end up seeing a lot of people pulled over on the sides of the shoulders right over here. There is a place up here where there is water, so you could put it in your coolant to help get you up there to the top of the grapevine. For us as truckers, anything under 50, we have to put our hazards on, just so people can see that we're going slow, uphill or downhill. That way they don't do anything crazy like running into us. So this lane is for all the really slow truckers like me. That lane is for a little bit faster truckers. And there are no truckers allowed in the left 2 lanes. Now what ends up happening a lot of the times is this lane and this lane, they'll get pack jammed with slow truckers going uphill. See, it looks like this guy overheated. Yep, he definitely overheated. So it's clearly marked right here, half mile till water. But anyways, the 3rd lane over there on that side, sometimes you'll see truckers that are lightly loaded or not loaded at all. They'll have empty trailers. They'll just be passing by everybody, no problem. So what's crazy, I have this check engine light on right down here. And I called our breakdown. I was like, hey, I got a check engine light on. They're like, okay, well, we don't see anything on our side. I'm like, what? It's right there, right on my dash. Yeah, well, we don't see anything on our side, so it looks like you're good to go. Okay. Hopefully this thing doesn't break down. The mechanic, when we took this truck, he goes, well, first thing is the AC in the back was not working, so we couldn't get the fans working. Finally cross switched some relays, got it working. Then the mechanic was like, yeah, that try, I knew you guys were gonna pick that truck. You just had to pick that truck, didn't you? He goes, I really hope that that it doesn't break down on you, because I've had to replace the batteries on that thing like 3 or 4 times this year, and it's been sitting for a whole year. I was like, oh, that's real great. That is gonna be real good times for us. Trade in one broken down truck for another broken down truck. So that's why I'm saying hopefully we make it to all the destinations and everything, everywhere we need to go to get all the way back to pick up my tractor, if I can pick up my tractor. See in the end what they say. I really hope they find what's wrong with it and fix it. Yeah, I was losing a lot of diesel. I couldn't drive. It would say I'm on empty. So then I go and I put in, basically I put in 95 gallons and it fills up both tanks at 95 gallons. And my left-hand side tank is almost completely full. So I'm left with almost a whole tank, and I'm just filling up the right tank. It just keeps getting siphoned over into the driver's side tank. It's just weird. It's like somebody has a pump in there pumping backwards outside the lid. Which I don't get how the mechanic could say everything looks awesome, and he knew. He's like, I know it's not I know you're not good because I can see all the fuel leakage out the back of your tractor and up your sidewalls in the back of the sleeper. So because there obviously there's something wrong. So I don't know. That's what I was saying. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong. So we're only going about 30 miles an hour up this upgrade, getting passed by a lot of trucks. Yeah, if I could have gotten this right here to actually stick right up here, that would have been the best. But I cannot get it to stick up there. I tried getting it to stick to this, but it just fell off. Only place it's sticking is right on the window. Well, we're just about up to the top of the grapevine. And then we are going to work our way all the way back down. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but up here, there is actually a lot of movies that are shot on the side roads that are way out there on the sides of the mountains and stuff. They do like a lot of car commercials, motorcycle commercials, that kind of stuff. Some pretty neat lakes up here. I believe that there's hiking up here too, like hiking and camping. A lot of movie scenes have been done up here though, especially closer down to LA, the LA area. There's snow up here. This is no bueno. Not a fun place to come when it's snowing. Usually they just shut it down because nobody over here knows how to drive in snow. Because it's California. There we go. On our way down. So it looks like we got the CHP up here working this mountain pretty hard. Right over here we got this really super long spillway that comes from a reservoir in back of us. And it goes down into this lake down here called Pyramid Lake. And it's a really big reservoir for LA. Very large. So basically there's where the spillway goes down into, like a little tiny dam spillway thing right there. And it goes in the lake right there, Pyramid Lake. I'm assuming that this lake is pretty popular with tourists. So I always see a lot of boats with jet skis and all that kind of stuff. Some nice little lookout areas, places, you know, where us truckers can stop and look out. It's nice. You got a pretty cool little beach right down there, it looks like. Back when it was, and this wasn't too long ago, when it was super dry over here, the lake level was actually a lot lower. I mean, it was pretty low, but it looks like the lake level now is pretty nice and high. Yeah, that lake is definitely a lot higher. So there's the end, basically, of Pyramid Lake right there. Pretty neat little reservoir. This is the place right here that us truckers can go in. It's kind of like a welcoming center, truck parking area. Never been there before, but looks nice. And I'm assuming that might be why they call it Pyramid Lake. They got those little step things going up. Kind of looks like a pyramid on both sides. So apparently the freeway right here is taken out on the side because there was a mudslide. Tell you what, I would not have wanted to be there when that happened. We are just about to park. Boy, that guy's almost looks like his brakes are on fire a little bit. That guy right there. Riding them too much going down the hill. We're going over here to a Pilot. We're gonna hope that there's parking over there. This one is always really iffy for parking, no matter what. There's just too many people that park down here. Too many truckers anyways.
Turn left onto Sloan Canyon Road toward I-5 North. Speed limit reduced ahead.
See in a minute. I know there's a lot of truckers that park over there.
To Castaic Road.
Oh, you're gonna go straight? Okay. So good.
Turn left. right.
Let's see if we can't find some parking. Not look good so far. Doesn't look like it. All right, we found a spot, which is great. Although I had to pay for it, which kind of sucks. I don't like paying for spots. Now, come on. We will head off. The place that we're gonna go. Well, I wonder if you guys can guess where we're going. Give you a clue. It's the most magical mountain on the earth. We'll see what happens since I'm in a big semi. What lane are we supposed to? Can we go through any lane? That is the big question. See what this person says. Boy, that's a low clearance. That way? Alright guys, so if you haven't guessed by now where we're at Six Flags in a semi, which I didn't even know you could do, but apparently you can. So this is where I'm taking my wife because this has been her childhood dream to come here, so. Alright, so we passed through security. So now we're good. They were wondering if I could use the GoPro inside the park. I guess I can. We'll get our tickets and then we'll go have fun.
It looks like we just took us around in a circle.
So we're trying to hurry to get to the rides, but there's a lot of walking for sure.
Well, I don't want the bag to get wet.
Is that not the right next slide? No, that was, yeah.
Shit the booze out of you.
Like forward.
See, I told you we throw.
Let's pick the white.
This is the jet stream.
Let them hear.
Goes around, down over there, and then up.
I'm falling for my dearly ride.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little soaked.
Yes, we are.
Oh, so, guys, this is, well, I guess they're still going. That's the one we just did. It's called West Coast Racers. And let me tell you, that is fast. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And it just goes all the way that way over there. So nuts. Which way did we come from? Came from that way. This way. So we're gonna get out of here. It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, so we had a lot of fun here today. We went on 3 rides. We went on 3 rides and we got a little soaked on one of them. So overall, you know, I mean, even though we got here a little bit late, it's Father's Day, we still had fun. It was a long walk. I guess wearing sandals probably wasn't the best idea.
It's called the flip-flop gang.
The flip-flop gang.
The flip-flop gang.
So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the exit because this place is almost closed. and get back to our trailer, get some sleep, and then head out to drop our load tomorrow. So peace out to the morning. We have made it back to the semi. A lot of fun. We have arrived at the shipper Ross, so we're gonna drop our empty.
Fowler duty status has changed to drive.
And then we are going to grab a load from here. So I've been down in this area plenty of times, but I guess I haven't been to this Ross, so there's always something new. All these spots are taken. Now all these spots are taken. So we will take this guy's spot. Let's bring it in this trailer over here. Here. All right, so now I just got to go to the shipping office, get some paperwork, and find my loaded trailer wherever it is. So this load that we're picking up is going to Ridgefield, Washington State. Which is pretty much on the border of Portland, Oregon, and Washington. It's definitely been inspected a few times. We're almost all good on our pre-trip. Almost. So this light had a short in it, so I fixed that. Tires are all good. Just this light is not working, so I'll have to replace that. But everything else is fine. So we are off to the races. Gotta make sure I'm legal, especially in California. So it looks like I'm good. 11.6 on my steers, 23.5 on my drives, and 30 on my trailer tandems. So we're awesome. All right, we are out of here. Yeah, that's Flying J we're at. This Flying J has a pretty bad layout. Plus, it's just in a horrible spot. So it's located in Jurupa, California. And a lot of truckers park here, and it gets packed all the time, and to try to fuel up or do anything really here, it just takes forever. A lot of truckers just can't figure out how to get around other truckers, all that kind of stuff. It just becomes a mess. So I put my trucker GPS right up there instead of over here, so now I can see. So hopefully it stays up there. Only the bumps will tell. Good evening, everybody. It's about 6 p.m. right now, Californian time. We are just about to pass through Lake Shasta. So the last time I had come through here, and this was a while ago, the lake levels were almost all the way down to the bottom. All the boat ramps, all the where they moor their boats, everything was just, I mean, it was way far out. It was getting so close to the bottom that people were almost able to not pass through. So pretty crazy. I moved my GPS to over there because right here sucked. So now I can see much better, and I'm sure you guys can see much better. So I did find out today that my truck might be finished, and all they have to do is a test drive. We'll see if that's really true or not when I actually drive it, because I was not actually told what they fixed, so I don't know. It's kind of all up in the air as far as it being really fixed. I've heard that one before. Hope it is. But as you can see, the lake levels are definitely back to normal, because Lake Shasta is actually a reserve for LA, Sacramento, and all those places. It's a beautiful lake. Tell you what, I didn't realize how deep it was until I saw the lake levels as far down as they were. Just a lot of beautiful scenery, you know, coming through here. But yeah, I mean, lake is filled back up to normal. So we'll be to the consignee tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. Depends on what time we wake up. So we're probably going to land around 8 o'clock tonight. And then after that, we head back into Portland, pick up another load that goes to McCarran, Nevada. And that's a Walmart load. But I was told to wait in Portland because I may or may not be able to pick up my truck. I'm hoping I am. I mean, I love Kenworths. This one has some problems. It definitely has problems with this ELD not staying docked. And that creates some issues for my logs. So that is not good at all. But yeah, just, you know, it was an old Kenworth. Has almost 400,000 miles on it. So it's going to have a few problems here or there.
In half a mile, keep right onto I-5 towards Seattle.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon right now. We are headed through Portland. We're about 24 miles away from the consignee. So it's pretty much just right on the border of Washington and Oregon where we're dropping off. Then we're going to be coming back over into Portland, and we're going to pick up at Georgia Pacific, probably paper towels or toilet paper, something like that. Then we're going to head over to our Fairview yard, and we're going to pick up my other truck. Hopefully they really did fix it. I don't know. Have a feeling it's still going to be the same. We'll find out when we get there. I just got to make it through all this fun traffic. Portland traffic.
Keep right onto I-5 towards Seattle.
Trying to get over here, so it backs up the traffic back there. People in this lane are trying to shortcut over into this lane, which blocks traffic back here. Got the cheaters trying to get in. That just makes Portland look real beautiful. Just gorgeous. I mean, it makes me want to move here. And over here, they've actually, like, where is it? Is it over here? No, I think it's down a little bit further. There's some places right down here where the homeless have actually, so it's up on the side of the freeway, but they actually built like fences around their tents, like wooden fences. I don't even know where they got the material from. How do they even afford it if they're homeless? Alright, this should be interesting because this
Take the first exit
place
on
is,
the right
the
onto
Albertsons
Pioneer
is not actually on my map. So I don't know where I'm going into yet, or if it's even there, or even if I'm in the right place. I hope I am. Hoping that's it.
Turn in
That
the
is a
first
nice
right
car.
onto South Union Ridge Parkway.
I don't know. Child Logistics. Huh. I don't know if this is it or not. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so I was in the right spot, but I wasn't in the right spot. I ended up having to go around the building and then try to find somebody to talk to. It was kind of a pain in the butt to try to find somebody. And I passed the yard jockey, and he didn't say anything. And he was the one that was supposed to stop me and let me know what was going on. That was very nice of him. So we are on our way to Georgia Pacific now. And then from there, on our way tonight.
Matthew Fowler duty status is
Got this trucker next to me kind of driving all crazy all over the road. Look at him. It's almost like he's drunk or something.
In 2 miles, keep left onto I-5 toward Vancouver. No engine braking ahead.
Man, I need to pass this guy. Yeah, I would definitely say this is a traffic jam. Everybody from this side's trying to get into this side. Everybody from this side's trying to get into this side. We are just about to Georgia Pacific. That's kind of weird because I'm used to going to a Georgia Pacific back right over there. I didn't realize they had 2 areas. So hopefully this is the one that I'm supposed to be coming to. It is the address. I looked before I turned.
destination is on the right.
Well, it's definitely not on the right. Now it's on the right. All right, I'll be back. All right, so this is the location. So we just got to find somewhere to drop our empty. Now, I guess I'll just drop it right here. Like a glove. Tandems need to go all the way to the back. Disconnect, go get our other trailer real quick. Hopefully everything's good on the trailer.
I'm going underneath.
So, looks like we're hauling paper towels. Angel shaft. Angel shaft. And I believe this is my seal, so that's good. So far, so good. I am believing this is a light trailer. Probably around 15 to 20,000 pounds. So, then we'll drop this truck off, be done with it, get rid of the problem, go back to another. All right, so we made it back to the yard, to my truck, and let me see. You see that blue line right there? That's called a breather line. And what they did is they pulled it, it was kinked, I guess. Somewhere along here it was kinked. And they pulled it out, unkinked it, and they did the same thing on the other side over here. And I guess that was pretty much it as far as what they did. So I don't know. I guess that's why it was so fast or whatever. But now I have to reorganize all my stuff in here. We got almost everything out of this truck and into this truck, so just a lot of stuff to move back in there. Reorganization. Fun. All right, so we will reorganize everything, and I think we're probably gonna spend the night here and then be done. So we will see you guys tomorrow after we're all done and on the road. Nice little tunnel under the mountain. This really is a beautiful drive.
Right curve ahead.
We are about 4,000 feet right now. Lots of steep upgrades. Yeah, so as you can see, it's still doing the same thing. Not good. And we're stuck. Good afternoon, everybody. We are headed up 58 in Oregon to Klamath Falls. Pretty beautiful road we're going down.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
It's like a lot of nice camping and probably a lot of hiking trails around here. My truck GPS can't figure out how to get to where we need to go. Just keeps wanting to take I-5, so whatever. We know where we're going. Going to McCarran, Nevada. We're gonna go down 97 into Reno. Looks like so it's just gonna be a lot of small roads that we're going down, but it looks like we're coming up to a dam. It's a damn car on the side of the road. That's a real smart place to park right there. There's a turnout right there. Yeah, a lot of beautiful views around here. Oh, there's the dam. Looks like the level of the reservoir up here is pretty low. Anyways, I am still working off my 70, so I started out with about 9.5 hours. Well, more like 9 hours to drive today, which isn't a whole lot. But for about the next 5 days, I gain hours. And then on the 6th day, I have no hours. But I don't know what I have after that yet. I'll find out tomorrow. See if I gain any hours back. Lots of windy, twisty roads up here. Good morning, everybody. We made it to the consignee over here in McCarran, Nevada. Luckily, without running out of diesel. So I have found what's been happening with my diesel tanks is when I'm stopped for a certain amount of time, it levels back out, and then when I start driving, it sucks it over to my driver's side tank, which then stays in my driver's side tank and empties out my passenger side tank, which it looks like it's just using my passenger side tank. So what they're gonna be doing is they're gonna be sending me over to Phoenix to our main terminal to see if they can fix it. And if they can't fix it, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's another day down, or 2 days, I really don't know. So hopefully everything works out and we can get to where we need to go, do what we need to do, and we'll be all good. Peace out, we'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, so here's what I got. I thought this was the ending to the nightmare of my tank, but if I open this up right here, basically what I have, well, what I did have, and this is, I have to actually be driving for this to happen, but I got diesel spilling out everywhere, and as you can see, it's all over everywhere, all over the back of my tractor. I mean everywhere. It's pretty bad. So what's gonna have to happen now is they're going to tow this to I believe it's a Freightliner dealership over in Sacramento, because we're over here in Acampo, California. So now they got to get us a hotel. I just did my 34 reset, so I've already lost time there. Now I'm gonna lose time having to sit here about an hour and a half away from where my tractor's going in a hotel. So now I'm losing time there, losing money. You know, I wish I could say that breakdown pay was like enough to cover me as far as, you know, making money and all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't even come close to what I make as far as when I'm driving and I have a student and all that kind of stuff. So this truck has really kind of screwed me over big time. Not good. Not good at all. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna get me into a different truck, or if this truck is actually gonna really be fixed this time. I don't know. Wish me luck.